You look, just three number. Everyone, look, three number. In three number, if 2 sine A equal to root 3, find the value of 1 minus cot E square A upon twice cot A. We have to find the value. You got the question in the book?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any idea how to do it? Okay, a little bit difficult for you. Actually not difficult, it's a new type. So certainly you will feel difficult, but actually not difficult. This is so to be familiar with this type of problem, you need to do more. Okay, let's see here how to do it. How to find the value of 1 minus cot E square A upon 2 cot A or twice cot A. How to find it? You look here. Okay. So let's see the solution. Here we have given, you look here, 2 sine A equal to root 3. Root 3 is given. So here, okay. So you look here, sine. So sine A equal to root 3, you divide by 2 by this coefficient of sine A. Just we are dividing root 3. This is the method already, you know, while simplifying. Already you have learned in algebra, in arithmetic, in algebra especially. In algebra already you have learned. So already you know sine A. Sine A means sine theta. In place of theta, here is A. Just here, angle of reference is A. Sometime we take the angle of reference as theta, sometime alpha, sometime beta, sometime B, some C. So angle of reference changes. But here angle of reference is taken A. So you know sine A means sine theta, like sine theta. You know, which is equal to root 3 upon 2. From it is clear. Therefore, what we can write? P equal to root 3 unit and H equal to 2 units. You can write like this. P equal to, you look here, root 3 and H equal to 2. But here to find the value of cot and cot, we need B also. But here B is not given here. Just we got here P and H only. To find B, we have to use the Pythagoras theorem. Under root H square minus P square, which is equal to, we look here, 2 means here P equal to, sorry, H equal to 2, so H square equal to 2 square. And you look here, P equal to 3, so P square means root 3 whole square. So here it's very important here, in this case, root 3 whole square. So here you look here, 2 square means 4, root 3 whole square means what? Root 3 whole square means root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3 means root 9. So what is the square root of 9? Already you know 3. To remove the square root sign inside the square root sign. Here is the square root sign inside the square root sign. It is very important. So root 3 whole square means 9. So square root of 9 is 3. Again, we have to remove the square root sign. So before that, 4 minus 3 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. Root of two same factors, if you take 1, we can remove the square root sign. So now, here you look here, all the necessary values to find the value of 1 minus cot square A and twice cot A we got here. Now after this, we are going to find the value of 1 minus cot square A upon twice cot A. Till here, are you clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now after this, you look here. Now just we are going to find the value of 1 minus cut square a upon twice cut a. Just everyone look here. Okay. You look here. 1 minus cot square a upon twice a cot a equal to 1 is 1 minus. You know, cot a means p upon b. Sorry, b upon p. So cot square. To make square, we have to put here whole square. Okay. So 2 is 2 here in the denominator into, before substituting the ratios of cot A, two ratios of cot A is P upon B upon P. So just cot A equal to, we are writing B upon P, which is equal to 1 minus, you look here, what's the value of B? You look here, value of B is 1. And what's the value of P? P equal to root 3. So you give the whole power. Whole power, you look here, here is a whole power, here also give the whole power. 2 into B upon P, you look here, B equal to 1 and P equal to root 3. Just we are substituting the value. We are not doing more than that. Just we are substituting the value of B upon P and we are simplifying. Okay. Okay, you look here. 1 minus 1 upon root 3 whole square means 1 upon root 3 into 1 upon root 3. So it means 1 square upon root 3 into root 3 is root 9. Square root of 9 is 3. You look, these 3 just. And 2 into root 3 is root 3. In the denominator, we are not doing anything. Just we are substituting the value. But in numerator, we are simplifying. Because 1 upon root 3 whole is equal to 1 upon root 3 into 1 upon root 3. 1 upon root 3 into 1 upon root 3 equal to 1 square upon root 9. And in the numerator, 1 is 1. 1 square 1 means 1 square into 1 into 1 means 1 square. Actually, 1 square means 1. And here, square root of 9 means 3. Thus, we are writing 3 here. Now, after this step, we are simplifying. We are taking the LCM in numerator. So, you know, here is 1 minus 1 upon 3. Just take the LCM is 3. So, while taking LCM, already you have learned 3 ones are 3. You write directly, and 1 upon 3, and in denominator same, which is equal to, now 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3 in the, okay, numerator. Into, you look here, this 2 in the denominator. And you look here, just we are writing here reciprocal. Actually 2 into 1 upon root 3 means 2 upon root 3. So reciprocal of 2 upon root 3 means root 3 upon 2. Just here we are writing only this much. Just reciprocal, remember. Okay, if A upon B divided by C upon D, then what do you have to do? A upon B divided by C upon D equal to, we have to write upon B and into, and write the reciprocal of C upon D. C upon D means D upon A. Reciprocal of C upon D means D upon A. Same thing we are doing here in this step. You look, in this step, just we are writing reciprocal. Now which is equal to 2. Okay, this 2 and 2 we can cut. You look here, this 2 and this 2, this numerator 2 and denominator 2 cut, and remains here root 3 upon root 3. Here rationalizing, we are rationalizing. In the numerator, in this case, you have learned before to rationalize in the denominator, but here we are rationalizing in the numerator. Here is root 3. Root 3 upon root 3 is here. So, to remove the root sign from numerator, what we have to do? You multiply numerator and denominator by root 3. So now in the numerator it becomes root 3 into root 3, root 9, and the square root of 9 is 3, and you multiply 3 into root 3 is 3 into root 3. You cannot multiply 3, this rational number and irrational number, you cannot multiply. Already you have learned, you cannot multiply a rational number and irrational number. Here root 3 is irrational number, this 3 is rational number. So 3 into root 3 we can write just 3 root 3. And finally, you look here, this 3 is the 3 we can cut. It means 3 we can cut. It means in numerator here remaining 1 because 3 ones are 3. In the denominator, root 3 is remaining. So we are getting the value of 1 minus cot square A upon twice cot A equal to, we are getting 1 upon root 3. So like this we have to do. Okay, you look the example also in the book. Okay, can you do? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you need to do try. Okay, you can do. The new thing, certainly you have to give more time. So these are the new things for you. So give more time. Okay, let's see next number also. Next number. Okay, 8 number I am going to do. 8 number. In 8 number, if sine theta equal to A upon B, so that here A is root A square minus B square root tan theta A. Means we have to prove here. 3 number, just we have to find the value. But in number 8, we have to prove. So that means prove. We have to prove or we have to verify. It means. Okay. Number 8, you look here. But this question here, a little bit here mistaken. So I am choosing this question. Here, question should be actually, you look in the question, I have corrected here. If sine theta equal to A upon B, so that root under root B square minus A square tan theta equal to A. It should be like this. But here is A square minus B square in the book. But here should be B square minus A square. Or here also you can, if we want to get the same thing, here sine theta should be B upon A. Then you will get this one. This one. If we are making correction, here not necessary. If we are making correction, here not necessary. In one place, we have to make the correction. Either here sine theta equal to B upon A, or we have to make here under root B square minus A square. Tan theta equal to A. Okay, everyone, get ready. Okay, how to prove it? Similar process. Some steps are similar. Okay. Here sine theta equal to A upon B. Sine theta equal to A upon B. Don't forget always whether it is sine theta or sine A or sine B. Okay, A upon B. So sine theta equal to, already proving ratios. Sine theta is equal to P upon H. So in place of sine theta, we are writing P upon H, which is equal to A upon B. Since P equal to A unit and H equal to B unit. Okay, but here what is remaining here to find? Here remaining B. Perpendicular. P means perpendicular and H hypotenuse. Here already we got from these two ratios. But B is left. B to prove this. To prove this, we need the value of B also. We need base also. So B equal to, by Pythagoras theorem, under root H square minus P square we can write, which is equal to, substitute H equal to B, just we are substituting B square. And P equal to A, just we are substituting, you look here, value of P. So if H square equal to B square, then E square equal to A square. Just we are substituting. Okay? We are not doing more than that. Okay. So look here. How we are getting this relation? By Pythagoras relation. By using Pythagoras relation or by Pythagoras. So you look here, now tan theta equal to P and B. Why we are using tan theta? Because you look here, to get tan theta, we are using tan theta. ratios of tan theta. You look. Otherwise, how comes tan theta here? So to get tan theta, to get under root b square minus a square, tan theta equal to a. So to get that, we are using tan theta. Two ratios tan theta. Okay. So you look here, tan theta equal to p upon b. Just substitute the value of p. P equal to, you look here, a. P equal to a. Okay. And b equal to what we have got, you look here, b equal to under root b square minus a square. Now you do cross multiplication here. Tan theta equal to a upon under root b square upon a square we are getting. If we do cross multiplication, it will be under b square minus a square tan theta equal to, in the right hand side here remains a. If you do cross multiplication, we get this. So it is proved. Hence, under b square minus a square tan theta equal to a, it is proved. Like this, we have to do. Okay, you got the idea?
Sir, can you say the last
Yes,
question
sir.
again?
Okay, you can do. Can you do? Everyone? Okay. So, remaining try to do. Remaining.
Sir, can you say
Okay.
that
See another more one number you look here. Last number, 12 number also let's see. If tan
Sir.
theta equal to p, if tan theta equal to p, so that sec theta, cosec theta equal to p plus 1 upon p. Okay. For this, I give you hints. Try to last part B number. Okay, last B. Equal to P, so that sec theta, here dot means into, sec theta into cosec theta equal to P plus 1 upon P. How to do it? Okay, if you got the idea about these three problems, you can do other. So everyone look here. So how to do it? Similar process. Tan theta equal to P, which is given. And you know tan theta equal to P upon B. Just in place of tan theta, just write P upon B, which is equal to P here. In the right hand side, only P. So just write P upon 1. If you divide P by 1, again we get P. But here, P, but B equal to how much? You will confuse. So to get the value of B, just P divided by 1. Actually, P divided by 1 is just P. So, okay, since from this relation you look here, P equal to P unit means perpendicular equal to P, getting, and base B equal to, we are getting 1 unit. Okay, everyone look here. So here is P and B perpendicular and base we got, but here hypotenuse is left. So how to find the hypotenuse? Already you know by the relation, Pythagorean relation. So now H equal to under root P square plus B square, which is equal to under root P square plus 1 square, because P is P equal to P here also, here, okay, P equal to P, and B equal to 1, so B square equal to 1 square, so we are getting under root P square plus 1, actually 1 square means 1 into 1, 1 into 1, 1 means 1. So now we are getting H also. Now we are very near to get this. Just you write after this how to do it. Okay, now you look here. Sec theta into cosec theta equal to, just write, because here sec theta into cosec theta equal to, we have to get P plus 1 upon P. So use this. Now sec theta into cosec theta equal to S upon B. Sec theta means S upon B into, this dot means into, cosec theta means S upon P. Okay. Now just substitute the value and simplify. You look here. h means under root p square plus 1. Another you have h, and for that also you substitute value under root p square plus 1 and b equal to 1, and here you look p equal to p. Just we are substituting the value. We are not doing more than that. So now you look here, if you multiply under root p square plus 1 into p square plus 1, it becomes p square plus 1 whole square. So already you know, like root 2 into root 2. Root 2 into root 2 means what? Root 4. Then what is the square root of 4? 2. Similarly, here also same thing. So out of p square plus 1 whole square means p square plus 2 p square plus 1. Out of same two factors, take 1. Then we can remove the square root sign. So 1 into p is p. So now what we can do is, you look here. So we can write p square plus 1 upon p. Now we are breaking down into two terms. This plus sign. Here we can break like this, p square upon p plus this plus sign 1 upon p. Okay. So now you look here, p square by p means if you divide p square means p into p, 2p is there. So 1p you can cut. So here 1p is left, p into p, 1p is cut, and 1p is left plus 1 upon p is p. So we are getting what to find, what need to find, that we are getting here. So you look here, we are getting p plus 1 by p. So we should get this. So we are getting it. Therefore, sec theta into cosec theta equal to p plus 1 upon p. So it is proved. Like this you have to do, everyone. Okay, do more and more. You need to do more and more in this case. Okay, try to do remaining also.